For 50 years, Dr. Richard Finkelstein led an astounding career in education, shaping young minds as a professor, a department chairman, and a consultant at multiple universities around the world, and a renowned scientist whose research in the field led to new discoveries and prestigious accolades. Before his retirement in 2000, Dr. Finkelstein had excelled at the University of Missouri and its renowned medical extension, the University of Missouri School of Medicine, since 1979, serving as a Curator's Distinguished Professor from 1990 to 2000, a Millsap Distinguished Professor from 1985 to 2000, and a Professor and the Chairman of the Department of Molecular Microbiology and Immunology from 1979 to 1993. Prior to these appointments, he was active as an assistant professor turned professor in the Department of Microbiology at the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center between 1967 and 1979, and advanced from the deputy chief to the chief of the Department of Bacteriology and Mycology in the United States medical component of the Southeast Asia Treaty Organization Medical Research Laboratory in Thailand between 1964 and 1967. Dr. Finkelstein previously found success as the chief of the bioassay section of the Walter Reed Army Institute of Research in Washington, D.C. from 1958 to 1964. He began his professional journey in Texas, where he was a teaching fellow and a research scientist at the University of Texas at Austin from 1950 to 1955, and an instructor at the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center from 1955 to 1958. Additionally, since 1993, he has maintained his position as a consultant at the World Health Organization. Outside of his several professional roles over the course of many decades, Dr. Finkelstein also held the role of a visiting lecturer at the National Science Council in Taiwan in 1995, a visiting professor at the Pritzker School of Medicine, the Doctor of Medicine granting unit of the Biological Sciences Division of the University of Chicago in 1977, a visiting scientist for the Japanese Science Council in 1976, and a lecturer at the Waksman Institute of Microbiology from 1974 to 1979. From 1965 to 1967, he served as a member of the National Committee for Coordination Cholera Research at the Ministry for Public Health in Thailand, during which time he was also a visiting associate professor at the Faculty of Medicine, Chulalongkorn University in Bangkok. Before embarking on his professional path, Dr. Finkelstein was an accomplished student at the Bronx High School of Science, a prominent, specialized institution widely considered one of the best high schools in the country. It was here that he began taking microbiology courses and developing an interest in the area of study. At just 16 years old, he attended the University of Oklahoma, earning a Bachelor of Science in 1950, and pursued further studies at the University of Texas at Austin, where he obtained a Master of Arts in 1952 and a Doctor of Philosophy in 1955. In the microbiology department at the latter school, there were 5 faculty members, only one of whom was interested in pathogenic microbiology, which was what Dr. Finkelstein wanted to study. That faculty member, Dr. Charles Langford, took him on as an apprentice and guided him through his master's degree, which focused on salmonella. He further encouraged his student to begin researching cholera, as he had received a contract to study the infectious disease from the U.S. Army Biological Warfare Laboratories at Fort Detrick in Maryland. There was not a lot of information about it, and the Army wanted to know if it could be effective as a weapon of biological warfare. Dr. Finkelstein continued to study cholera for the rest of his career, conducting the first purification of cholera enterotoxin and receiving a patent for living attenuated candidate cholera vaccine. In 1976, he was bestowed with the Robert Koch Prize, the highest science award given by the German government. Dr. Koch was the German scientist who discovered the organism that causes cholera in 1883. He considers this to be one of the greatest highlights of his career. In light of his myriad accomplishments in the field, Dr. Finkelstein has accrued several other accolades over the course of his career. He was recognized with a Distinguished Service Award by the American Society for Microbiology in 1996, a Sigma Xi Research Award by the University of Missouri in 1986, a Chancellor's Award for Outstanding Faculty Research in Biological Sciences by the University of Missouri in 1985, and was nominated for the Nobel Prize in 1976. Upon reflection of his career, Dr. Finkelstein is particularly proud of all the discoveries he has made while in the laboratory. Additionally, he cherishes the moment he met his wife, Mary Bozeman, while he was on the faculty at Southwestern Medical School. She had a PhD in biochemistry, and he helped her launch her career by utilizing her expertise as a biochemist in his laboratory at the institution. They were married in 1976 and enjoyed working together for 30 years until her passing in 2007. Looking toward the future, Dr. Finkelstein plans to enjoy his retirement and continue to watch the growth of his 4 children and 9 grandchildren, as well as his former graduate students and postdocs.